going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Kelz, Supreme Confidence. You listen to today's episode of Love Affairs Discussion with Kelz, podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Go ball or bust. Oh, I forgot it. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. That bell button to get notifications of new episodes when we go live. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about That's How You Feel. Is this the right one? Question of the week. Are you qualified to be with me, or am I settling to be with you? Topic of the week. Wasted your young years for the true love you never received. Like always, we'll be bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. This is an unfiltered, open discussion about love. Confidence in the Klutch. We are fear more than love. Never hated. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Wait on that motherfucking button. Kelz.
Hey.
No.
Yeah.
The exhausted episode. Last week was the Jordan episode. This the exhausted episode. I'm trying to find my damn rhythm in grad school, and that shit is kicking me in the ass. Along with all these snow days and these cold days, all our listeners and followers around the world, it's been cold. It's been snow.
It's been freezing.
And we got another 6 to 10 inches tomorrow night. Somebody might not be at work again on Monday, and then on Wednesday might not be at work again.
I know. It's gonna, frigid temperatures.
Yeah. Us hourly employees don't get paid when we don't go to work, so we ain't feeling none of this shit.
Sorry.
It's all good. I mean, I gotta get back to selling dope again.
That's how you feel?
That's how I feel.
Wow. That's a lot.
Statute of limitations up. Everybody sold dope from my generation. Not a lot of dope, but enough dope.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What?
I done heard the bottle pop.
Oh.
I done heard the bottle pop. What you got over here?
Some Bumble, some Lil Wayne, Mac Main rum. It's like a I would compare it to
Bamboo.
some Tennessee Jack honey, some American turkey honey whiskey. It's like a liqueur, not a straight rum, but it's smooth and good as hell.
Okay. Y'all can't see him pour it because, we got a whole new...
No, because I just spilled on everything. Thank God I got leaves in this motherfucking table. Otherwise, this shit wouldn't be going on.
Yeah, it was a catastrophe.
It'd be the mad discussions. This is what happened when you setting up the fucking studio and it's late. Sometimes you forget to lock things down. That's why you need somebody else to come behind you, make sure everything tighten up. How about that?
Whatever you say.
Cheers. Where your wine at? I'm done with the wine.
It's over here on our little station.
Look, my wine got me straight.
No.
With
We
them
over
damn
here.
shit. Yeah, absolutely.
Over here. Y'all can't see us toasting because we got
too much going on. That made me want to get that damn stand back out though.
I wonder how we looking today, though.
Same as you.
Y'all, please tell us how we looking. Tell us how we looking.
How you feel, Cuddy? Let's go.
I'm feeling like I can't really tell you how I'm feeling because I can't get into the stuff right now. I'm having some technical difficulties over here. I'm just going to go off the top of my head with how I'm feeling. I know I said something about stick to...
Have an opinion and stand on it.
Yeah,
That's
have an opinion and stand on it. Thank you. Because I'm like, stick to what you said. I don't remember what I put down. But have an opinion and stand on it. I mean, I don't care what it is you got going on or what it is that you have concerns or issues about, and you talk about it, you know, I'm a revert back to the whole R. Kelly thing. Like,
oh
people,
my God, we still
listen,
talking about this
hold
nigga,
on,
man.
Listen, though, listen,
Jesus
though.
Christ.
Listen.
I'm listening.
You know, you got a lot of people making comments and having their opinion about that whole situation. Some people was like, you know, R. Kelly is dead to me. You know what I mean? As soon as they heard the situation. So, but then it's like, but you know, he really does this well, and he really did this, or he did. Listen, if you have an opinion about something, stick to that opinion. Stop wavering. It's not necessary. I mean, I think what happens is that people hear what other people say, and then they just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna roll with that too. What do you call those people who, fence riders? Do they ride the fence? Is that what you call them?
Bandwagon jumpers.
Bandwagon jumpers? Okay, bandwagon jumpers. I call them fence riders.
Fair weather fans, whatever.
Yeah, because they ride whatever fence they want to ride. I don't know. But yeah, bandwagon
Front
jumpers.
runners.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever winning, you want to jump down with. Like, didn't nobody like the Warriors until they started winning, and everybody liked the Warriors.
That's true. That's true. So, you have an opinion, stand on it, stick with it, and keep it moving. People are entitled to say whatever they want to say, but if you really truly believe in something, you're gonna believe in it, and you're gonna stick with it, and you're gonna continue, and you're gonna run with it, and can't nobody make you waver from that. So,
absolutely.
Bandwagon jumpers, fence riders.
And if you like R. Kelly, you like R. Kelly. Shit, that don't mean you like everything he do. Shit, motherfuckers like Abraham Lincoln thinking he freed the slaves, and he didn't want to free the slaves. He was mad that the South succeeded. So get your shit together. He didn't want slavery to spread past Missouri, motherfucker. That's why it's called the Missouri Compromise. Learn your shit. But he's celebrated as one of the greatest presidents. Why? He didn't free the slaves. We progressed, and that's why we got freed. We freed ourselves. Shit. Oh. Social media in the club, fam. By all now, we seen the infamous tape of the young lady who got sexually assaulted in the club. I didn't watch all 13 minutes. I ain't got 13 minutes to devote to social media, period. Unless it's thickness, whatever on Instagram. I'm telling you, no.
What?
On everything. I'm gonna tell you right now what it is. On Twitter, go to, if you're a man, at Thicky Thick Bays. At Thicky Thick Bays.
Thicky.
The avatar is a lady with a white shirt on, and that's all you need to know. At Thicky Thick Bays. That's the only thing I go on Twitter for. But it's okay. It's all great. But, okay, back to the originally scheduled programming. I don't know. All I know is it looked like she was having a good time, then all of a sudden, it was screams and people telling her to breathe and shit. So I'm wondering what's going on. Like, they said she was twerking with no clothes on, no panties. I don't know. I really don't understand why a woman would wear no underwear to the club, period. But you can wear what you want to wear. That don't mean you got the right to get sexually assaulted. I just think sometimes the wrong people take that as a message that means come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it. A woman can dress, talk, dance, act how she wants to. That don't mean a man's supposed to try to take advantage of her thinking that's what she wants. I get all of that. But when you can't victimize the victim. The victims have to do a lot right now to they got to do more. They got to prove they're a victim. And then sometimes the accused become the victim. And then it's a bigger problem. So, social media in the club, though, aren't you supposed to be having fun? Why you got your phone out the whole damn time? I went to the Bucks game, like, damn, do y'all motherfuckers finna bump into me because you on your phone? Like, my phone was in my pocket. I don't give a damn. My only time I really need to pull out my phone is when somebody calls me. So here's the thing. I'm going to change my major, and I want to be a social media
whatever that is. That's a major
social media infidelity counselor, because a lot of people is addicted to it, and they're not doing what they're supposed to do, and they're not loyal to their job and their kids because they constantly on social media posting, and they care more about that shit that ain't paying them to be a Milwaukee socialite or a Chicago socialite or a West Coast socialite. Unless you got advertisers on your shit, you ain't getting paid for that. So I just need people to think about it. Like, if you posting like 10 times in an hour, like, or always constantly on somebody, you know, the reason people can't have jobs is because they get fired for being late and on their phone too much. They on their phone too much on social media. Ain't nobody texting them.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I talked to OG. OG let me know.
Social media infidelity counselor.
That's not. I'm calling it that. And you know, you know who getting fired is the black people that's getting fired. It ain't the white people. They hire 60 people down at We Energies, or wherever.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It ain't working.
Not working.
Not at all. All right. The late edition. Question of the week, Kelz. Are you qualified to be with me, or am I settling to be with you?
Tell me about it. Tell me all about it.
All right.
Ooh.
Let me see. Huh.
Are you qualified? Because, listen, you know what I said last week.
Being with me is two different. Being and doing things for me or to me is two different things. So are you qualified to be with me, or am I settling to be with you? It's situational. Sometimes as men, we just take what's easy. Some of us has higher standards than other people. So it's situational. But that's the question that need to be asked, though. Are you qualified to be with me? A lot of us settle because we're trying to see if it's going to still work. When we know it's dead. It's a dead relationship, but we try to make it last for no reason, and we shouldn't. It's over. You know when it's over. You know when it's over for a man? When a woman does stop doing what you ask her to do.
Interesting.
Your turn.
So wait a minute. Let me understand what you're saying. So if you settling, are we talking about like you're already in this relationship? Is that what you're saying? Or like you've settled before. I've settled before. You've stayed longer than you need to stay. I've stayed longer than I need to stay. Period. We know we mess with somebody that ain't up to our standards. We know, we know, and that's because sometimes I'm gonna say, for me, it's probably because of loneliness was forcing me into desperation. You get something, oh, this is cool. I can ride this wave for a little bit. Ride the wave, man. I don't know if everybody settles.
I said me.
You know, I don't know. I ain't had that many relationships. So I don't know, but
we settle, get tricked by the motherfucking flash and the way they suck and fuck, nigga, and you settling. I'm just saying. So, and then qualify. What's the qualifications? Everybody need to put that shit out on the table. Like, what are your qualifications? I don't want a woman with no kids. I don't want a woman with weave. She got to be a certain way. She got to look. She got to fit in a size 8. What is your qualifications? She got to have a bachelor's degree. She got to have a great mind. She got to be pro-black. What is it? What are your qualifications? Everybody got their own qualifications, but it's in your head, but you don't speak that shit out to existence so that shit can come to you. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking.
People don't really have them conversations. They don't really talk about that. But by the time you figured out that somebody's really not qualified to be with you,
right?
You already in it,
right?
You like one kid in. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Like that's what's happening. Like you're like one kid in,
right.
And then you figure out, oh snap, well, you really ain't qualified to be with me. I'm on a whole nother level. You one kid in, because you start to see all this different stuff and all these things start to show themselves, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They start to come out the closet from up under the mattress. and really show you who they really are. I really think that a lot of times people settle. They settle because they really haven't given the relationship enough time, or the dating process enough time for you to really figure out and learn who somebody is, to figure out and learn if they're really qualified to be with you.
Can I ask you a question? Does the weather here make one settle?
Does the weather here make one settle?
Cuffing season is the fall. We get our little thing to have, then we keep her for tax time, whatever. Then we let her go. Like, you know what I mean? Try to hit the gym in March, April to get ready for the summer. March, April, May. June hit, you a new motherfucker, don't know you. You used to have the stud earrings, now you got the hoop earrings. Nigga, you Michael Jordan. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
I think anything is possible, but
okay.
My thing is, I think with women, I'm just going to keep it real. It's not that I hate to say it, but I'm just going to be honest. Like, I feel like women, I'm not going to say always settle.
Damn.
But I'm talking about in a relationship that they know is not good for them. You know what I mean? Like, women know. Like, this ain't who I really want to be with. But I'm just going to go ahead and ride with this cat because he does this for me. He got a pretty decent job. He ain't really the guy that I really want to be with. And so then you dip out because you done settled with a cat that you really don't want to be with. You really don't want to rock with him like that. But he's a really great, he could be top notch, great guy. But not for you. Be a great guy for somebody else. So I feel like sometimes women, we settle in that way. And then I think when you have kids with somebody, I feel like women feel like, okay, I got to stay with this dude when he really don't want to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we had a baby. Okay. We had a baby. Let's just move on. Let's co-parent. Let's raise our child and do what we do. And then you try to find someone who's qualified to be with you, because apparently the cat that you was with, he ain't qualified because he don't be with you, or you don't want to be with him, whatever the situation is, because he a bum or whatever the case is. Yeah, I'm just saying, but I agree with you on the qualifications. Like, I think you really need to sit down and process that and think about, what makes someone qualified to be with me? Because I'm good. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm good for telling cats when I see, I can look at somebody and tell right off the bat, and that's probably just me being superficial. But I've always been like that. Like, cats would roll up on me and I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna need you to keep on driving, because this ain't what you want. This ain't even close to what you know. And but I'm, like I said, I'm just good for telling people, nah, you ain't really got what it takes to kick it with me. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as settling, maybe to a certain degree, we have all settled in certain areas, though. It may not be just settled completely and totally. Maybe you settle for somebody who's not as attractive as you want. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you settle for somebody who maybe doesn't really have the job or the income that you would like for them to have, but it's somebody who treats you nice, who makes it work and makes things you know what I'm saying? So it's just and then in that sense, I don't know if it's settling. Is it settling though?
I don't know what it is. False hopes and expectations, though. Fuck it, this Barbie shit that women be on. Listen, it's a wrap. Like, right now, we too old to be trying to talk about we settling anything. You better find a motherfucker who's gonna deal with your punk ass attitude all the time. And the motherfucker, I'll be quick to tell motherfucker, ain't nobody gonna deal with your ass, man, but me. So you make a choice.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
So
qualified, settling.
It can be both at the same time. You qualified, but I'm still settling. Because the thing is, you want somebody for who they are or what they can become. Motherfuckers get with people that they think they can upgrade. That ain't.
Let me upgrade ya.
It don't work that way. So.
Yeah, you're right.
Moving on. Topic of the week. Wasted your young years for the true love you never received. Absolutely. And you know what? Take it back to elementary school. The one homie who might have been the homie that you never really pursued. But they was the homie always, but you was too busy chasing other women for other guys. You know what I mean? So, wasted your young years for the true love you never received. So, you might not have received it because you was chasing money or chasing the club or chasing education or whatever, so you didn't have time for that. So now you messed around and blocked your blessings. And like you was talking about, somebody might not be as attractive. Somebody might not have been the sharpest knife in the bunch, but that was the person for you, though. You know, sometimes we attract the same type of person we are. Like me personally, I don't need nobody with all that rah-rah. I got enough rah-rah for the block. I don't need
rah-rah?
Yeah.
I don't know if what you have I would call rah.
They call me, look, what they call me, my homies call me, what the fuck they call me?
Loca?
No. They call me Pac, though, but they Lil D had a Pac moment, like it's telling you. So, yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's one step below Loca, maybe.
I'm seasoned. I'm seasoned, but no.
Wasting your younger years
for the love you never received.
For the love you never
received. The thing
received.
is, because it comes from the whole season or reason or a season, and somebody can be in your life for a reason and turn the season when it don't work out no more. Everything has an expiration date. It's on you if you extend the expiration date.
You know, I don't know. I just have a different outlook. I never see anything as a waste. You know, I believe that everything that you go through was intentional. Not on your part, but it was purposeful. It was purpose for you to do, so to speak. So, relationships, friendships, family, you know, education, love, all of that. It's all purposeful. It all makes you who you are and who you're supposed to be. You know, now some people, some things happen to them and they're able to roll with the punches, so to speak, you know, and keep it moving. And some people just can't recover. You know what I mean? So, never saw any relationship as something that was wasteful. I think every relationship that I've been in has taught me something about myself or taught me something about the person that I don't want or want to be with. So, never saw it as wasting my younger years. My younger years, looking back on them, I mean, it taught me so much about who I am as a person. So, not wasted, just purposeful.
Purposeful, okay. So, I can see how one can think they have if they're not in a financial place or that whole, I wanted to be married or I want this, I want that. But I don't know. Once again, these are questions that we do this not for us. This ain't Kelz and Donald shit. Like this, everything we saying ain't shit that we been through, right? We got homies. So it's like a rap. Like, motherfucker, I'm telling you shit that my homies done went through it. You know what I mean? I went through it. You know what I mean? But all the extra shit is me, though. All the extra shit is me when I get to talking that shit. But because everybody done had them real loves, and then I don't know if I'm in love again, and then you love again, and then I don't know if I'm in love again, and then I ain't gonna never let a bitch hurt me again, and then you know, the next bitch hurt you again. It is what it is. That's how I go. You know what I mean? Not bitch like woman, but bitch, nigga, bitch, oh, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling women bitches. I'm saying bitches. Period. Man and female, because we're talking for both sexes right now. So,
I mean, I don't know. You know, I could say just personally, like I think every relationship that I've been in, which has not been many, the person that I've been with, I love them, but each one was on a totally different level of love. Right. You know what I mean? Because of where I was in that particular moment, my level of maturity, I mean, it was just different. So I don't know.
Yeah, no doubt. And pose the question. That's why we got a following, right? They got to think about it. Have you wasted your young years for the true love you never see? Somebody that's listening now or is going to listen later and be like, damn, I have. Might be looking at the motherfucker right now in the bed with him or what. You're like, man.
Hell yeah. It's a whole lot of people got married young and like, dang, I really, like, we've been together for 18 years and we only 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, you marry your high school sweetheart.
No way in hell.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. So, yeah, I mean, you have those situations. Or you married your baby daddy and, like, really didn't want to be with the cat like that.
I don't think you should get married till you 50.
50?
You done lived your life. You know what I mean? Like, think about it, man. Like, finally, you ready then. How many people cheat? You know what I'm saying? At 50, I don't think you really trying to cheat no more, fam. Unless you been wild, so you probably shouldn't even be married. But I mean, it is what it is, yo. And people don't want to put the effort in because they got this make believe shit of what a marriage should be. And some people don't want this, some people don't want that, some people. Nobody got time to be figuring out what the fuck you want to do, but you acting like you want to be married, but then you don't want to be married and all that shit and all the game, man. Don't nobody want to feel like that shit.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, but you know what? This is what I do want to say before you continue on. Like, this is the point in our show. Sorry, viewers. Those of you who are catching us.
Man, ain't got to do all that. That's that shit.
Really?
Yeah, but Bowles said like two things. Let Bowles get on. Because he said the one thing earlier.
What Bowles say?
He said something before, man. He said more women settle than men. I can read from far. He said more women settle than men, and well, he just said something else. What he said?
Then he said, "Damn, 50." I know, boss. Like I don't know. Like, some people can grow together. Like, for real. Like, some people can get married, and like, I think it's awesome to see people. Listen,
I know too many people that cheated on their wife.
Okay, but
or their husband.
And you know what?
If that's part of being
married, about it.
If that's part of being married, it's like part of being married to get cheated.
Well, then don't get married then.
I mean, I just said I know too many people that cheat. I don't. If you're gonna cheat, why get married?
But don't let that be the reason why you say, "Oh, I don't want to get married till 50." Like, those people made really bad decisions. Like,
who said it was a bad decision?
Listen, if you're married, okay. So what are we talking about then? What are we saying? Don't get married till 50. Because by 50, you don't want to cheat? I mean, you made a bad decision. You made a bad choice to step outside of your marriage and, you know what I'm saying?
I need to make sure she's done with menopause. She might want another kid.
Oh, God.
I'm giving you facts. I'm giving you data why 50.
Listen, well, you know, I really want to see the
benefits?
The data that supports that, like 50 and not cheating.
By 50, I know you down for real because you're going to deal with my shit.
It depends on who you with.
No, not just necessarily. Motherfuckers be lying, fam. You know how many women just want to show? They want to look at me and shit. Then after they look at me, now what? Now what? What you going to do? You can't cook. You can't clean. You halfway can't fuck. Now what we going to do? We got married, though.
I think a lot of married people look at each other and say, dang, we've been married for 5 years. Damn, now what? Yeah, we got 4 kids.
That's their fault.
Now what we supposed to do? 10 years in,
figure it the fuck out.
I mean, yeah, you got to figure it out. How do you figure it out, though? How do you figure it out?
I know how to figure it out. That's why I'm waiting till I'm 50. How about that?
Loco is what they called him.
Fuck that.
I don't think any age is going to guarantee that somebody is not going to cheat or want to step out or want to do
Once
whatever.
I get 50, I don't give a fuck what you do no more. I'm cool.
Okay, so then by 50, whoever she is out
Absolutely.
there. Okay, if you marry him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheat all you want to.
Do what
Because
you do.
y'all 50.
I don't give a fuck. I don't
Or
care.
he's 50 and you might be 45.
Wife, mistress.
She got to be 50?
Wife, mistress, and girlfriend. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. So then he'll have a wife, a mistress, and a girlfriend. I don't know.
I'm good.
I don't know what we saying. You know what I'm saying? All I know is no age is going to guarantee that you're not going to cheat in a marriage.
That wasn't even my thing. I just said motherfuckers should get married today 50. That's all I said. I ain't say nothing about no cheating or nothing.
But you said by 50 you should be done cheating.
It ain't about the cheating, fam. It's about your attitude and shit and what you're going to deal with and what you ain't going to deal with.
So by 50.
All that shit is even kill now.
It depends. It depends on the individual.
30 to new 20, 40 to new 30, 50 to new 40. So boom, that's what it is right now.
You're 50.
50 is the new 40. I'm 30 now.
50. Okay,
right.
so you're
31
30.
right now.
So you're 31.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, I'm 29. Okay.
Yeah. So moving on. I'm not gonna be having a discussion with you.
It's just an interesting way to look at it. So if 50 is it, it's 50 is it. I ain't waiting to 50. If
you do what I tell you to do. All right. Love Q&A. You can laugh all you want to.
I hope y'all laughing with me because Loco is in the building.
How do you make long relationships distance work? What? Who typed this up? How do you make long distance relationships work? Do they or can they work?
Yeah. Listen. So I was having a discussion with somebody that I know, and they were talking about a relationship that they had been in, and they were with this individual. It was a long distance relationship. They lived on one side. You lived on one side of the country. The other person lived on the other side of the country. And they were just struggling to figure out how can we do this and be a couple.
You can't be a couple. When you come in town, you my woman. When you gone, you ain't.
Yeah, but I mean, they were really like trying to make a commitment to each other.
I done had long distance relationships 5 minutes away from a chick, so that shit don't work.
That is not long
that shit. That's what you think, shit.
That's not long distance. So okay, you must have to be in the presence of every woman that you're with all the time in order for it to work for you.
When you calling me, FaceTime me 1:30 in the morning, and I usually answer. That one night I don't answer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Something else going on. Well, you definitely ain't 50 then, are you?
50.
So, but I was just like, I don't know how you make that work. Myself, I've never been in a long distance relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even imagine what you do, how you do. I know one thing, you gotta have a lot of, I'm about to say you gotta have a lot of coins.
Man, listen,
to make that work, because somebody's flying back and forth. You flying in, I'm flying out, whatever. I'm on a red eye every weekend. If your job is flexible where you can go, if you work from home and that type of stuff, maybe it could work. But if you're the type of person, you got a lot of stuff going on in your own personal life, how can you make a long distance relationship work with somebody?
But what are you flying in and out for? Like, I don't need to see you. Technology got the shit set that I don't need to see you like that. So
it's not
you flying in and out just for sex. Let me tell you something. Sex ain't gonna keep no. Why are you flying in and out then?
Hey, listen, sometimes just to be in the presence of the person that you want to be with is enough.
Seeing you is enough. Talking to you is enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you ain't trying to make no moves to...
The human touch is everything.
Situational. So, if...
Okay.
If it's a reason why it's a long distance relationship, either A, you got finished before me, or I left before you. So unless we got plans on making this shit come back together, you need your dad to join.
I mean, there are people that go on vacations and they meet somebody.
What? No, hell no. That ain't no long distance relationship. That's somebody you want to get the hell
I'm saying, there are people that go to college. Okay, they go to college with somebody. You go and you get a job on the East Coast. I'm in the Midwest, or I'm in the South. You know what I'm saying? We've been in a relationship all the way through college. or for part of our college years, and we want to continue the relationship. How do you figure that out? I got a good job. I got a good ass job in the South. You got a top notch job on the East Coast. How do you figure that out? You both trying to build your dreams and make things happen, but you want to still stay together, and so that at some point in time you can come back together. I mean, listen, people that are in the Army, how they do it?
Oh, the Army got the biggest hoes like Milwaukee Police Department. Are you kidding me? Milwaukee Police Department, MPS, and the Army is the biggest hoes.
These people are married, have children.
Biggest hoes. Who going?
One is overseas.
Who won test? Who won test? Motherfucker, the Army, motherfucker fucking your wife while you doing something, while you digging holes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Over in the base in Germany, nigga, they fucking your wife, nigga. Like, that's how I go. Police fucking your...
Balls, you better go on somewhere.
Police fucking your MPS. Got your wife, baby mama up in my office or in my classroom is going down. Or in a car somewhere at Lincoln Park. Or at Deneen Park. Shit. In the back seat. I don't keep a sheet, but I keep a... Don't get me started. All right, come on. This is how we go long for no reason. So, did you answer your shit?
Did you? You answered it.
I
answered it.
How do
Bones,
you make
listen,
long relationships?
I don't pretty much do what nobody tell me to do.
Yes, you do.
I might do what people ask me. It depends on how they ask, but I'm just keeping it real.
How do you make long relationship? Once again, whoever typed this shit is fucking ridiculous. How do you make long distance relationship work? Communication and compromise, understanding. Like, yo, especially if you got a clingy motherfucker, it ain't gonna work. It got to be a motherfucker that understand what we're doing here. But the ultimate goal, it has to be the reunion. You know what I mean? How are we gonna get to the reunion? That's it. And they can work, but most of the time they don't work. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Most of the time they don't work. You gotta want them to work. Okay, you done?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, so. Don't worry about it, I got it. Why you in that? Should have used it too late now. Shit. Balls watching that balls on. All right. Not directed at you. You shouldn't be offended. Get a glass. Get a shot. Take your hat off. Sit back, cross your legs. Get you a drink, man. Now. So people be asking me, ain't nobody called you yet? No, ain't nobody calling me. Why? Because I say the stuff other people be scared to say. Ain't nobody called you? No. What they gonna call me for? And y'all know who. They talking about the man. The man ain't calling me. I'm a little old dude. Ooh. So, background music.
Calling you.
Yeah, they said they ain't called you yet.
Huh? Oh, okay.
They said they ain't called you yet. I said, nah, nigga, they ain't called me yet. Los Angeles teachers strike, y'all. They had the balls to do it. 34,000 educators at striking schools. 6 days the strike lasted. $75 million lost by the district. During the strike, 126,482 students attended school during the strike, including charter schools, out of 601,973.
Whoa.
After those 6 days of striking, the settlement included raise for the teachers, lower class sizes, and more nurses and counselors in schools.
Yes, wow.
There's a law in Wisconsin that if teachers strike, they lose their jobs. That might be true for every school district outside of Milwaukee and Racine. Don't nobody want to teach in Milwaukee and Racine. So therefore, Milwaukee and Racine probably are two of the worst school districts in the state. Now, what are we going to do about it? I think we deserve raises for our teachers. I think we can do a lower class sizes, and I think we need more nurses and counselors in our schools. But if that's MTEA feel like they could benefit from it, they're not gonna make anybody do anything. We should have been strike. That blue flu bullshit in 2011 wasn't enough. That was whack anyway. Y'all mad over some shit y'all can't change. What was y'all gonna do about it? Nothing. Lay down. You know, in jail they tell you to lay on your stomach, not on your butt. Not lay on your butt, not on your stomach, because you lay on your stomach, somebody might see your ass and want to try to run up in it. My thing is, when is these teachers gonna stop laying on their stomach? Cause they getting fucked royally by the powers that be, and they ain't got the balls to say they ain't gonna take it no more. I'm talking to y'all. I ain't no teacher. But if I was, I would have been done let a motherfucking revolt against the oppression and everything that they done went through, because they getting fucked in their ass. Shout out to y'all union though. They got y'all back. Remember, administrators got a different union than y'all. So it really don't matter to them what y'all do. But y'all need to stand the fuck up. If you care about your kids in your classroom and your kids in your house that you take care of. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna get a phone call now. I doubt it.
Music was
made you look.
Went with that. But it totally went with that.
Made you look.
Yeah.
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 You good?
I'm good.
Okay. Something to cook.
What you cook?
Some stuffed shells. All right.
Stuffed shells.
Mm-hmm. Stuffed pasta shells. I stuff my shells with, I beat an egg, take some ricotta, take like a cup of Parmesan or Italian cheese or whatever you're going to do, mix all that shit up. And then my sauce is my sauce. We all know what my sauce is and what it consists of. I've said it on numerous shows. Peppers, mushrooms, all that. I usually make them with shrimp like tonight.
Shrimp?
Yep, absolutely. So I take a 16 to 20 count shrimp. Those are pretty big. 16 to 20 count, we talking about per pound, baby. So those are pretty large shrimp. And we know the more you cook a shrimp, the smaller they get and the tougher they get. Not these jokers. It was so good. I got some more and I shouldn't have, and I'm still full. With my Chianti, it was to die for. So I take the shells, stuff them with the cheese, place some sauce on the bottom, place them strategically in there, pour all the rest of the shrimp and sauce on top of it, top it with cheese, bake that shit for 25, about 20 minutes, let it get brown on top, make my garlic toast. When it come out, put fresh Parmesan, shred fresh Parmesan on top of it, and we were done. Kelz got here too late to taste. I'm sure she's going to taste it. She'll tell y'all next week.
Yeah, I will.
We done.
I can do that. We done. We good.
We done. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank everybody for listening, watching, and paying attention. Hopefully this one go up. I didn't get up and check my thing because the light fell down on everything and wasted everything. Thank God it didn't get to none of the electrical stuff. This right here is another thing that don't record late at night. That show wasn't ready for it.
Look.
Well,
tired. But hey, listen on Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music. And at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Make sure you subscribe. Like, for real, y'all. Don't just watch us on Facebook and then don't subscribe. Okay? Subscribe on YouTube as well at Confidence in the Clutch. Rate us. Give us reviews. Hit that bell button so you can get notifications anytime a new episodes are uploaded. I always get my notification. And when we go live, it's very important. You can visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch or follow us on Instagram and Twitter at KInTheK. Big thing is coming up for us, though, for real.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all gotta stay tuned.
So.
It's been one.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.